Well, he is our gemstone hunter, our world traveler. We're talking about Jay King that searches high and low all around the world for these exciting gemstone finds. Of course, you can always count on him to bring the new stuff, the exciting stuff, sometimes stuff we've not even seen before, and he's introduced it here at HSN, so we're very grateful to have him. What, Jay, over 20 years, over close to 30 years here with us? Is that?
Well, 23 years.
That's amazing.
For the show this year in October. So
yeah, and so
it's pretty amazing.
We'll invite callers as well. I know you love to call in when Jay is around. Give us a call, 1-866-376-8255. Become part of the show. We always love you. You're the best part of the show. And also, of course, Customer Appreciation Month. So we're giving a little love back as well. Let's dive into something that's brand new. And I think in the world of colors, no colors pair as beautifully as regal purples and gold. Jay's put together for us something he's never done before, and that is gorgeous, high-quality amethyst. And then we also have that golden, beautiful honey color of the tiger's eye. 36-inch strand of your bead necklace here. Of course, we've got matching earrings. We wouldn't do that to you. We bring you the matching earrings as well. This is $17 on a credit card payment. And Jay, look at that shot. I mean, that is the finest Amy and the finest tiger's eye.
Well, you know, what's interesting about this is the very first time I've ever combined these two materials together.
My gosh,
in
beautiful.
one design. You know, it's really funny. I tell people this, but you could lock me in a room and give me, you know, pencil and paper and say, okay, you can't leave this room until you do 10 designs. I'd come back a week later and all I'd done is eat the erasers off the pencils. Okay, but if you could, one of these days I'm gonna bring somebody and let them shoot some footage and actually show how I design. You know, and we design so everybody knows this. This is brand new, by the way. I mean, brand spanking new.
Yeah.
First time you're getting to see it. You know, every one of us, we design everything in-house. We also manufacture everything in-house. We do all the lapidary, all the silver work. And that way we can control it, we can control the quality, but we all, the group of us that design, we all design a little bit different, right? With me, I'm very visual, so if you could see when I start designing, I'm a very organized and neat person. I like everything, believe it or not, has a place. It's the, you know, it's the pilot in me. We always like to have structure, right? But if you could see my table after I get done designing, it looks like a hurricane came into my office. It just swept through, because there'll be rough materials all over my, I have this huge design table, and there'll be stuff all over, because I have, what I do is I have all the rough samples, I have all the specimens, and I start putting them together, and that's how this all came about, and this is how this was created. This is Zambian amethyst, so this is all cut from the natural Zambian crystals. It's the African amethyst is formed differently than, say, the Brazilian or the amethyst that comes out of Uruguay, where it's more comes in larger crystals and it comes more in the form of stopes. This is formed. They're just they're like crystal shards. I don't. I'll bring some of the rough and show you. And then this is blonde tiger's eye. Oh my gosh. Okay, less than probably 5% of all the tiger's eye that we get in any given year is this color. So I just thought this lighter color, this blonde, they call this blonde, and we're calling it gold in here, but blonde tiger's eye, and then that beautiful Zambian amethyst, they've all been hand faceted. Just think about the time, effort that goes in to just cutting a single bead on this. Now, these aren't cut in some giant machine where you throw material in and it whacks out the bead on the other side. These are all, every one of these beads started out from the amethyst or from the blonde tiger's eye rough material. They do what they call cobbing first. So they cob out the good material. Then they do a block cut. So each one of these round beads that are now faceted started off as, if you can imagine, like a sugar cube, right? Cubical. Then that is hand drilled. Use a diamond drill. They drill it. And then they're run on a lap machine. They literally do them by hand, run them, and they round them down, and then they come up with a round bead. Now, when they have a round bead, you would think, okay, they're done. Well, no. They're not even close.
Right.
So they'll take, then they take a little dowel. It's like a little wooden dowel. They put hot wax on, and they stick it to one side of that round bead. And they'll do a bunch of those. Maybe they'll do 100 or 200. They'll have them all laid out. And then they'll sit there on a diamond wheel, flat wheel, and they'll just go jeek, jeek, like this. They'll just move it around in circles, hitting it, and that's what does the facets. But it only facets it on one side.
Right.
After all of those 100 or 200, whatever they did, are done, they pop those off. They clean the wax off. They do the same thing. Now they put on the faceted side that they just did, they put the hot wax with the dowel, and then they sit there and they do the other side. So can you imagine, you know, and they're amazingly fast. I mean, you know, after you do this for a while, especially with fasting, you know, if you wanted me to make one of these for you, this would cost a lot of money because I could probably do one in a year.
And I want you to think, too, 36 inches of this glorious necklace, too.
That's another thing, too. You got 3 feet, okay? 3 feet of amethyst and blonde tiger's eye faceted.
And of course, all the findings done in that sterling silver on this one, very easy on and off. You've got that hook closure on that. Notice everything is hand-strung. Every single bead shows that purple that we love. If you're a purple girl, you are all over this. And this is the only airing of the day. We are very limited on this one. But if you're purple girl, you love this. And you know nothing goes better with purple than that regal, beautiful combination of the purple and gold. And so final 600 here, 597771 is your item number. I love what Valerie did. Because you have the closure, I can go ahead and loop it around if I'd like, or wear it on my wrist if I'd like, because you see, we want that versatility with the closure, and we want that layered look. It's a big deal. $13 off, by the way, too. So this is a special customer appreciation event price that we've got for you today. 36 inches of that gorgeous, and not the amethyst where it's like a little too dark where you don't appreciate the purple. I mean, look at that quality. It's just gorgeous.